Hi, everybody. Dugras here with Dugras Reports. Today, we'll take a look at what's in my wallet here in the fourth quarter of 2023. When I do credit card wallet reviews, I like to do it as something of a retrospective, looking back on the quarter rather than projecting ahead to what the next quarter will be. So let's take a few moments to talk about what my wallet has looked like thus far in the fourth quarter of 2023. Let's dive in. I'm going to be doing a lot of these in pairs because I'm thinking of it on categories or type of spend rather than what each individual card does. So first up, we have the category of everything else, when there is no specific category that gives a bonus, just your everyday spend, whether it's at a dentist's office or getting your oil changed or paying medical premiums or whatever. First up, we have the Capital One Venture X card. And I've had this card for a couple years. This gets 2 points per dollar on all purchases. And as you probably know, you can use this at a bare minimum to erase travel purchases with their travel eraser feature at a penny per point. So you're always going to get a floor of 2 cents per point on earnings applied to travel. But they also have a variety of transfer partners. For example, I will frequently use this for Wyndham points. There was a bonus earlier this year for about a 20% markup to transfer to Wyndham. And then I use those Wyndham points to book Vacasa cottage rentals, vacation cabin rentals, similar to VRBO for really good value. It's always worth at least 1.25, often 1.5 or more. So functionally, I'm earning 3x when I use it in that way. There are other transfer partners such as Air France and KLM Flying Blue, which I used for my family's vacation to Europe last summer. And then partway through the quarter, we picked up a Blue Business Plus card for Mrs. Dugras, Player 2. And as you probably know, this card is an Amex card that gives 2 points per dollar on all purchases up to $50,000 in a calendar year. Now, most places take American Express, but I do find there's still a few that don't, such as like my town's water bill doesn't let you pay with American Express. So in some ways, it's good to have a 2x Visa or MasterCard as well as a 2x American Express. Both of these cards do have refer a friend offers, which I'll put in the description box and a pinned comment down below. So if you would like to support the channel, please check those out. Make sure, of course, they're always the best offer for you. Before I go any further, on this particular YouTube channel, I talk about finding epic value, including but not limited to credit card rewards. For the average American, does that sound interesting to you? If it does, please subscribe to the channel, and also please click the thumbs up button. Also, if you would please consider joining the channel as a Dugras diehard. A channel membership gets you early access to videos, but more importantly, access to some videos that always stay as member-only videos. These are the videos that are either too nerdy and inside the game or are too sensitive for general consumption. For example, I have a video about bias and points and miles that's a members-only video, so if you want to see it, go to any of my videos and click the join button. It'll give you the options on how to join for only $3 a month. Let's keep going. Next up is the rotating quarterly category. And I have 4 different chase cards that have those rotating categories between Player 2 and myself. 2 Freedom Flex cards plus 2 OG Freedom cards. Actually, there is a 5th, but we're closing that one soon, so I won't count it. The reason why this is important to me is because this particular quarter, the chase categories that get you 5x on these cards are wholesale clubs and, more importantly, PayPal. The reason why I find PayPal to be a tremendous opportunity is because of CVS Pharmacy. You see, CVS Pharmacy gives you the option to show to pay. That's the ability to pay using your cell phone at checkout by holding your phone up, and you will display a QR code, and they just boop, zap it with their gun, and then that charges directly to your PayPal account. And you can choose in advance where you want your in-person transactions to go in terms of which credit card. So with these 4 cards, $1,500 each of maximum spend, we could do $6,000 of spend. And according to my calculations, $6,000 of spend at 5x is 30,000 points. More importantly, on the flex cards, you actually get a slightly higher boost at drugstores. And guess what? CVS counts as a drugstore. Now, the way it's broken down, it's 1x point for everything, plus 4 for the rotating categories, plus 2 for the pharmacy. So you're actually getting a total of 7 points per dollar when you do this little show to pay trick. So it would be more than 30,000 points if we max it out. I've already used that once this quarter. I've used one of the cards for more like natural spend. I don't think we'll get the full 30,000 points, but I bet I might get pretty close. The logic there is that CVS sells a lot of gift cards. So you can do Amazon gift cards, you can do third-party gift cards, gas cards, CVS cards, and if you're into it, prepaid Visas and MasterCards. I will have a refer a friend link down below for the Freedom Flex card as well. Check that out. Next up, we have the Citi Premier and the Wells Fargo Autograph. And the reason why these two are grouped together is because these are the cards that I'm using right now for gas as well as, to a small degree, grocery, but mostly gas and dining. I say to a small degree grocery because our family does 85% of our grocery shopping at Walmart, which doesn't really get a category for any of these cards. But the Citi Premier gets 3x on dining and groceries and gas. So up until about middle of November, I was using this card. And then I picked up the Wells Fargo Autograph as part of my quarter and a quarter challenge to earn 250,000 points during the fourth quarter, which I have now achieved. And this got a 30,000 point sign up bonus for me. So for quite a while, the gas and dining charges went on that card as well. And then the last two cards are more miscellaneous. So I have the US Bank Altitude Reserve card, and this is my mobile wallet card. I don't carry it around physically. I actually have the older card design, but this is what it would look like. By the way, I have edited all of my cards on my screens I show on the screen to be a perfect 4x3 rectangle because that works better when matching them up on a screen. But in this case, it cut off part of the E in reserve. Bear with me. Anyway, if I have something where I need to pay mobile wallet or have the option to pay mobile wallet that doesn't serve a better need with one of these other cards, I will put it on my US Bank Altitude Reserve. My Altitude Reserve I use for a car rental in Las Vegas to get a nice hybrid SUV. And it is almost always my sweetheart car rental card, but the points are around a little low. I'm down to around 12,000, so I want to get that up a little higher. And if you don't know, I've done many videos about the Altitude Reserve in the past, so just check out my channel. You can use real-time rewards at a 1.5 modifier, pay a travel provider directly, like car rentals or hotels or flights or whatever, and then they'll send you a text message. You respond to the text message. You basically cash out with a 1.5 modifier. So every time I'm using the combination of my Altitude Reserve in a mobile wallet situation, I'm earning 3 points, and given they're always redeemed at 1.5, because I always redeem it on travel using the real-time rewards, functionally I'm getting 4.5% return on spend with my Altitude Reserve card. And then last but not least, the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card. This is a Player 2 card. The cards that have a gold border are mine. The cards that have a kind of purple pinkish border, fuchsia, are for my wife. And got the sign-up bonus for this. It was 90,000 points applied right around October 1st. Plus, I got 40,000 points for referring her to the card. So put it together, we picked up 130,000 points on this card. Chase UR points, which is pretty good. Again, referral friend link is down below. And this card earns 5x on cable and internet, on phones, and on office store purchases like Staples or Office Depot. Staples almost always sells $200 Visa cards or MasterCard prepaid cards once a quarter. So that's really easy to kind of max out. So there's my wallet for the fourth quarter here in 2023. Let me know what you think. Put your comments down below. I'd love to hear. Remember to subscribe and consider becoming a channel member. And as always, may your spending be frugal and may your points be plenteous. Thanks for watching.